I don't know what we're going to do. What we're going to do, y'all? That we definitely need to do. That's the truth. What you said is definitely 100%. I mean, can't even argue that's the truth. We got to be saved. Got to be saved. It's a dire need for us to be saved. Y'all know that? Above anything else we do, salvation got to be foremost. That's got to be the top of what we desire to do to be saved. Everything else is secondary. And some things are even further behind than that. Y'all know that? But everything you're doing, salvation should be a continuance, a thing on your mind, concerned about, considering, because in an instant you can be. Y'all know every day somebody leave him. Every day somebody die, or he turns somebody's mind or somebody's heart, whatever it is. And you don't ever know when you could be a victim to either one of those catastrophes. It's a catastrophe for you to die and not be saved. For them to turn your heart or just give you a whole nother mind. Any of those are catastrophe for you. Because all you got to do is stay in that state until he come back in. And there'll be no repentance. So while we're on this side, we got an opportunity chance to make sure we get it right. I'm always concerned about that for us. That's my constant prayer. At the noon hour, I know during that time, a lot of y'all don't pull out because you just don't. When I get up, when I lay down, I try to always consider and make sure I pull out to Yahuah before I go to sleep. I don't want to get that comfortable. If I just leave out here, because I know at that instant, that time, even though when you pull out, you know, every word for pray, you know, you kind of look that you will, but you always got to consider that opportunity. You might not make it. You might not wake up. If I don't make it back, or just say you might wake up that next morning, you might be in a coma. I had a memory years ago, her son, it was his birthday. She went in there, she said he was always a prankster. She went in there to get him. I don't know, a lot of y'all might not remember Lisa. She was in South Carolina. And she went in there to wake him up. She thought he was playing. He wouldn't get up, and his mind just went. He used to wear a helmet. I mean, you remember, Mother Smith remember, viewers, we weren't as large as we were, you know, not as many people we have now, but he used to wear a helmet. He couldn't talk, he was talking like that. He was talking about, that was his 14th birthday. That's how she woke him up. Whole life had changed. Whole life. He wound up dying. He wound up dying eventually. But just to watch, they just knew he had a normal, what they call a normal life. For his birthday, when she went out to wake him up, that was it. Just showing you just, and for whatever reason, Mr. Yahuah see fit, he allowed it to happen. So for every one of us in here, you just got to consider not just you're a child, and sometimes people are like, oh, I couldn't imagine if I went in to wake up my child and that happened. But if your child came to wake up and it was you, and you had to wear a helmet because he had constant seizures and he would fall out, so he had to wear a helmet simply because of the seizure. You taking someone, he'd be so loud. You remember that, John? Yeah, he was loud, and it would be loud. And you just consider just the how Ta'ud, we say the goodness of Mr. Yahuah. Isn't that right? Even in the book of Yeshua, he said, I will mention the goodness of the Yahuah. He said, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it's got to be. A lot of times we get so wrapped up in all these different things we got going on, and things we would like to see happen, things we want to do or want to come to. We forget the small things that some will call that are actually big, just to keep you clothed and in your right mind. And then it'd be right in your sight, but you know, with everybody else with Mr. Yahuah, you be totally outside of what he would call normancy. And that's because it's a gift for us. It's just an opportunity for us to be here. I count the privilege. I don't never feel like it's owed to me to come here. I don't feel like life, health, and strength is owed to me. Money or things are owed to me. I don't feel like nothing's owed to me. I consider it a privilege. Isn't that right? And I'm grateful. For whatever he done, I'm grateful. However things work out, sometimes I'm not satisfied about how some things work out because people do certain things, but I never count as a slight to Mr. Yahuah. Because you always got to consider whatever your life is now or whatever you're dealing with now, I assure you, it can be a whole lot worse. It can be a whole lot worse. And that was a mother, that was her second child she buried. I said, boy, that rough boy buried 2 kids. Isn't that right? I just tell you, buried, well, he was probably like 15, 16, and the other one, then she said he was like 2 or 4, something like that. Bury him. I said, boy, rough on the mother. He put away, them still considered babies. Isn't that right? You kind of look for your kids to bury you, or maybe y'all leave the same time in your old age. But just considering people, you here, you don't leave him. Everybody in here, I'm just being honest, you're going to leave here. The only thing you got to make sure you're right. You ain't got to own no business. You ain't got to work for no Fortune 500 company. You ain't got to own no cars. You ain't got to have a marriage, a relationship, or family. You just got to be in the mystical call of Yahuah. You got to make sure that your name is written on high. Everybody here, that's what you need to be laboring for. Sometimes, people get kind of discombobulated because they start looking at other people, other stuff, and how terrible their life is, and how better, how more fortunate they would be if they were somewhere else or doing something. That ain't no guarantee for you. You can look at, this is the thing right here you look at with people. Some people, let me tell you, a lot of y'all here can work on Shabbat here, you wouldn't make no more. A lot of y'all can not come here and you wouldn't be no more successful. Sometimes people try to count like the synagogue or the work of Yahuah holding them back. Ain't nothing holding you back. If it's deemed for you, you're going to make it. If it ain't for everybody. Y'all don't know where people get their lives up. They look at like LeBron James, just using, and whether he sold his soul out or no, who knows. A lot of times you make money. He does have a talent to give. You don't know what people do to do what they do or what they will do in order to keep staying into that status. You just got to be concerned about what you'll do in order for you to be saved. I look at this. To be successful in a lot of things or to have some of these things these people got, it actually ain't as hard as you think it if you're willing to sell your soul. If you're willing to be a liar and compromise, you're willing to be a hypocrite, a homosexual, there's a lot of stuff these people give you. And it is. There's a lot of things that open up for you, but you got to give up a lot. See, one thing I can keep whenever I do business, whatever I do, I got integrity. Just like when I do a prayer, they're going to beat out a whole lot of people. See, a lot of people ain't got no integrity when they do business. You can sound anybody, they can tell you, no, I ain't done no shit like that. I have what they call integrity. Y'all got it? I got an honest face. I got an honest name with people. People don't like me, you just don't like me. And bitch, to be honest, hell, I don't like you either. So at least we be honest with each other. But I ain't going to sell my ass and my reputation and my soul to be telling no lies to do no business. Y'all got me? To be swindling and flim-flamming and scamming to do no business. Y'all got me? There's a lot you can do. I ain't going to do it to get no members either. This is a business too. There's a whole lot of stuff you can drop standards you can do with people. One thing I go with a lot of these people, I got integrity. And my members ain't talking about no, this one I don't get, just look at just using Geno Jennings one. He's one of many of them that just false prophet anyway, these people. Not false true prophet. But the fact these folks were sitting here and have sex with their member having an abortion, the members will know the person had the abortion, have a conversation with them, take them to the abortion clinic with them, and their asses are all still sitting there in the same church with them. Why would you sit somewhere when you know for a fact your pal have had sex with a member now? Period. And the fact that he had an abortion by one when he married, and your dumb ass sat right here, you friends with him, you know that you took him to the abortion clinic. And you sat right in here with these people like this stuff is okay. What did this say about you? Dumb would be too smart for him. It's the fact that you got a whole bunch of people with no integrity. So you got a whole bunch of people. That's why people will sit in church. They're like a lot of people. I know people. Well, I have a problem with him using these words. They ain't got to listen. I ain't having sex with none of these members or outside of him. Listen, I know. Listen, plenty of these preachers say what I say. Oh, I ain't doing that. But so if I am, let me go ahead and burn in hell. Don't even waste no time praying for me. It don't make no sense. Why I'm sitting up here lying? It don't make sense. Why am I going to ask y'all to pray for me? What sense it going to make? I say and put this out on and say, I just want to tell y'all, I want to ask y'all to forgive me. I knew I shouldn't have been lying. I don't want to waste no time with you. I said, because I think you're dangerous. When you get here and you want to play, you too dangerous for me. Don't waste no prayer on nobody for that. I know, some people say, see, he's so stupid. He don't want no repentance. What the hell am I asking repenting for? I ain't done nothing. Why am I asking repenting for some fools? All I do is just keep my mouth shut. Yeah. That don't even make sense. They're like Trump. They'll ask them, you know that thing about the turn to me? I'm going to know what I know about it. Just don't answer the damn question. Yeah. You know they ask you, they know something. These white folks do the same dumb shit every time. They come at every time and bust they speak. They be saying, well, see, there's no collusion. There's no collusion. Listen, there's absolutely no collusion. Once again, no collusion. You know collusion ain't illegal. You're like, damn, which one of those stories you going to stick with? Man, I'm telling you, I said, you know collusion is not illegal. No, it's not illegal. Collusion is not illegal. It's like, so where you finna go now? That constant keep lying. Just say you don't remember if you don't remember. That means if I say something I don't remember, they're going to be there. I'm telling you about me. I ain't finna sit and tell no deliberate lie. I ain't got no time waiting. I ain't got time. Ain't worth my time. They ain't worth my time. I went to court. They showed me something. I wrote. They said, do you ever remember sending an email? I said, nope. They said, let me present this email. Pastor. They just sat down and looked at it. I said, yep, that's mine. I sent it. I said, and I still don't remember it. I said, ain't nothing changed. Because you showed it to me, I still don't remember it. Hell, I read it, I said, yep, and I still don't remember it. I'm like, hell, you ain't getting no brownie point, and it didn't even say nothing. I'm like, you just wasted time. Where you going with this? You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't remember it. Ain't nothing changed. I'm like, what I supposed to say? I remember it. I said, yep. And I gave it to the doctor. I said, and I still don't remember it. So what's your point? I still won the case. Hell, I wasn't impressed. Wasn't no time. Had me a whole bunch of questions. Listen, these folks twice, listen, and you don't remember something, you don't remember. Hell, you don't change it. If that's what it is, that's what it is. Be flat-footed. I don't have time. I tell you this, I've been a liar. I've been a weed smoker, an adulterer, a fornicator, car theft. I don't know why I done all kind of shit. I done all kind of shit. I don't do a lot of stuff I used to do. Isn't that right? A lot of stuff I used to do. I ain't gonna say I don't do everything. I used to don't be lying. Oh, I still don't commit no adultery, fornicator. Now I whoop somebody's ass. Now I ain't gonna lie about that. That's why I say I don't do a lot of stuff I used to do. I usually when you use the word, I use them too, cause they're not wrong. You gotta know how to put. I know some of y'all go too far. I still don't use ML. I just don't do it yet. Now they're wrong. Some of them I know they get in the B. I know some of them they get way out there. They just, especially with women too. Women. You don't want women, you don't want your mouth to sound just travel. Sometimes women, you don't sound like no man. Some women, their mouth sound like a man. It is, ain't that right? A woman, y'all supposed to have that meat and that humble ruach. That is, ain't that right? You don't want, Now, for the you stay down, humble down. Just kind of stay on down enough. I like Smitty, she done got her little soft, little speed, but I like, hell, I can't hardly hear now. If I'm going deaf, she done got talking a little softer. I said, thing must have cut around. I started telling me that right. That's a great price though in the sight of Yahuah now. I'm trying to help y'all out. So you can't just let stuff come and go and then they forget all about that message. They say, ooh, I like the one about them trees. I done said a whole lot of stuff. I'm pretty they remember something way back. They don't remember nothing about how they supposed to act and conduct themselves. I teach these men the same thing, how you supposed to conduct yourself too. And that right, supposed to be able to show yourself a pattern of how it works. Isn't that right? Oh, and y'all here, uncorruptible, isn't that right? That's being honest. Some sound speech that can't be condemned. I know some people know me, they'll tell you about me, I'm sound. Y'all right, especially about what I believe. Y'all all right? You don't believe it, don't do it. I'm on here because I believe it. I get up and I put this on the board, I write this stuff, because that's what I believe. Y'all hear me? That's what I do, that's what I believe. I don't believe it, I ain't going to do it. You know that stuff I don't believe, I don't do it. I ain't going to do Christmas. I ain't going to do nothing like Christmas, because I don't believe it. I don't believe nothing like it. I ain't gonna do nothing like Islam, nothing like Baptist, and nothing like Christian, because I don't believe in it. They say, mighty Christian you, I won't be doing that again. I open the door, they say, mighty Christian you, I'm going to close the door. Isn't that right? I said, what wrong with you? I said, I'll tell them I don't want to sin. Isn't that right? I don't want to sin. Y'all all right? Anything Christian try to mimic us. I'll never try to mimic a Christian. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. All right, I'm going to get away and get a preacher. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to let one of the ministers preach. I got to get my head together. I'm losing it. Cause I'm to a, well, I guess where I'm at, y'all know. I'm just to a point where I want to see us do better, do more, and really work on this salvation thing. I think a lot of times y'all come in, y'all kind of sleeping, y'all kind of drag, y'all kind of procrastinate, y'all kind of hold on to other things that kind of stagnate your growth. Y'all all right? I'm just being honest with you. I mean, listen, it's one of the ways, man, you're going to get tired, you're going to get tried, you're going to get tested, but you still got to stand perfect. Y'all got it? Y'all all right? Yes, sir. Everybody ain't going to be saved. Everybody going to live like all of him. He said going to suffer persecution. Everybody going to live like going to suffer persecution. Ain't that right? Like that haircut. Just think about that. Y'all think a little bit, it's some stuff going to come at you like that. That give y'all idea. He said, increases. That's right. He said, increases Amunah. That's right. It's going to be tight at the end of the day. I'm being honest with y'all now. We got to be ready for anything that comes. Y'all all right? All right, we're going to let him sound a shofar. So I'm going to get out of the way, I guess. All right, Malcolm, let it loose. Well, that must got some water, that thing. That thing. That thing. Huh? That's it. You never seen it before? How long is that video? Y'all can't find it. He probably, the valve won't cooperate. He probably deleted when we started talking about it. Them white people might have sued him. He wasn't the one who put the video on there? Well, I know I didn't feel it. I just felt in the bit. Did the screws I'm gonna come out of this band? That was you, baby boy. That one here, Canada. Him gonna took that thing 4 foot high. Did you ever gonna pull the screws out of that thing? All right, I'm gonna get rid of them. All right, I'm gonna get a minister up here and let him talk with y'all. I'm gonna get myself together. I want to see if I can get me some counseling. Y'all know a good psychiatrist?
Duval.
Duval. How much he charge? Did he charge anything? He gonna pay me? I want to see him. I need him to come and counsel with me. How much he got a time period, how long it take to get you straight? All right, I'm gonna get a preacher up here. Get a minister up here and let me talk with y'all. Who y'all want to talk to y'all? What y'all want? I'm getting old now. I'm getting cranky. I'm getting ornery. White people don't like me. They say I'm racist. I don't know what's wrong with these people. I'm not racist. Well, not to the degree of what they call racist. I don't hate a culture. Well, I don't say a culture. That wouldn't be right. I do hate a culture. I don't hate people because of their color. I dislike the actions of a race of people that dominate or hurt or inflict damage to our people. That could be anybody. That could be anybody. I wouldn't call that racist. Isn't that right? I'm racist, so I believe that the Yahuah deem is superior over any other nationality. But I'm not racist till I hate individuals because of their color. You know, you have people say, I hate white people because they white. I think you're a moron. I dislike the white culture that inflicts damage and harm to our people. That's what I dislike. As a matter of fact, I hate it. I hate the individual that will do it. You know, I hate the individual. If you're an individual do it, then I hate you. Isn't that right? I hate you. Anybody. All right, yeah. Anybody. Yeah. And I go wrong. Yeah. I hate them. Stop right now. Let's see. It's a lot of misinformation going on in here. Man, repeat this. Y'all missed this boy. They had names. I had a meme. The name started here and went all the way down here, came up to this side, was coming back down from one I keep me. Checks by their name. It got so bad my name got up there. Craig. He told me, go ahead and put my name up there. They all the same. I don't know what they mean. All right, we don't got now. What we gonna do? All right, we're gonna get a minister up here. They outside. What they say they outside? All right. All right. Let me talk with y'all then. Let me talk to them. Let's look at something. Romans. I seen y'all faces. I ain't gonna be up here long. Somebody keep me on time. What time is it? I got it. All right, Romans 15:4. Don't give me Romans 6:1. Let's just look at this. Romans 15:4. Other one, I'm thinking. I don't know. Wow, I don't know. See if it's 20:4. Romans 15:4. Listen to the book. Other one, Yahuah. Y'all gonna be in for a surprise real soon. Listen to the book.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime,
Were
written for our learning,
that?
we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Let me see what Yahuah 24 say. It came to my mind. 22. 20. Why did I put 20 and 4? Matter of fact, let me hear 20 and 1. Got to be a reason. Maybe I'm just losing it. Yahuah chapter 20, verse 1. Listen to the book.
For the Malkuth of Shamayim is like unto an Ish that is an householder, which went out early in the morning to hire laborers into his vineyard. And when he had agreed with the laborers for a penny a day, he sent them into his vineyard. And he went out about the third hour and saw others standing idle in the marketplace, and said unto them, Go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right I will give you. And they went their way. Again he went out about the 6th and 9th hour, and did likewise. And about the 11th hour he went out, and found others standing idle, and said unto them, Why stand ye here all the day idle? They say unto him, Because no Ish hath hired us.
What happened?
He said unto them, Go ye also into the vineyard,
and what happened?
And whatsoever is right, that shall ye receive.
That's good. Let's see the book of Barashit. Barashit. I don't know what's going on. 2 and 6. Barashit. For those watching, you'll call it Genesis. Barashit. All right. Listen to the book.
But there went up a mist from the Arats, and watered the whole face of the ground.
What happened?
And Yahuah Elohim formed Ish of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of Kai, and Ish became a living Nephash. And Yahuah Elohim planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the Ish, whom he had formed. And out of the ground made Yahuah Elohim to grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight, and Taub for food, the tree of Kai also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of Taub in Rasha.
Well, I guess why I kind of went back on him, but listening to that, Yahuah chapter 20, kind of thinking about, he was talking about going in the vineyard and working. I kind of consider a man like Adam, somebody who would have started at the beginning, he would have called and put him in the gun, add him to work. And later on, as we continue to read, you start to find other people who he sent out and begin to go and work in the gun to work. And whatsoever right, he told her he'll pay it. I guess from the working of us, the ministers, but not just here, but everywhere, we had to consider the work. And it's getting late now. A lot of times people hadn't considered it, but it's gotten late. And you look at 12 hours, he even told you, there 12 hours in a yum, which means at that point, what happens? It gets dark. That's right. And when is he coming back? Like a thief in the night. So our job is to try to call individuals to come to repentance. That's what we're supposed to be doing in the vineyard. We're supposed to be working. And whatever right, he said he'll pay it. I'm a believer of that. Sometimes people along the way kind of get confused. People want other things, whether it's marriages or relationships or friendships or better jobs or companies or whatever. They kind of forget the consistency of what we're supposed to be doing. Our job is to work in the gun. Y'all got it? We had Adam who was there in the gun, but he got him a wife, and with a wife, look what wound up happening. He wound up getting off. Some people do better by themselves.
That's right.
Sometimes some things you think you need, you don't actually need. You kind of lose focus to commitment. He found him, apparently, we found he was doing pretty good until he got hooked up with a wife, didn't we? Wasn't a Shah. Don't y'all think so? She was able to cite back what he said, but she gave him, and what did he do? He did eat. He told us to go in the vineyard and work. Whatsoever right, he said, I'll pay it. So I kind of go back and start looking at what gets a person to get off from what our actual commitment was. When we read in the book of Kazum, after we hear Yahuah, who they call John, talking about how he was in the Ruach on Yahuah's Yom, which would be the Shabbat. And we would hear him talk about that. He started talking about the correction he started giving to the 7 congregations. What we called it Adah, for congregation, assembly of the flock. And we went back, he told one of them to repent. And what did he want them to do? Do your first works over. Get back. A lot of times, I taught about this on several occasions, sometimes we forget our early commitment. We forget that yearning we had at one time, and we get comfortable, and we get complacent, and before you know it, we start judging ourselves by, and in so doing, it's not wise. We're supposed to do this according to the rule. For everybody in here, when we read this book, these are the people that we got to mimic. We learn from people's mistakes as long as we learn from people's victories. And that's what we take, and that's how we make completion for ourselves. We look at the people that err. How do they wind up erring? What way did he tell us people err? Not knowing the scriptures. Nor, that's how we forget the authority. Yeah, that's supposed to be some authority over our life, even over our Amunah, what we call faith. If faith come by hearing, what do we have to hear? So it's going to be, if you're losing consistency or you find yourself not being faithful, isn't that right? So then we got to start looking at, we're going to have to put in more dabarim. Y'all got it? Not just intake and hearing, but then we're going to have to activate it. Right. What you're hearing, you're going to have to actually live by. Right. This is what Yahuah tried to show us when he went up on the what was that, Har? H-A-R on the mountain? Har is the Abari word, H-A-R. Was it Har? Was it H-A-R-A?
Yes, sir.
H-A-R-A or just H-A-R?
Just H-A-R.
H-A-R, Har. I can't remember where I got the other one from. But that's what we found when he went up on the Har. When he went up there, he showed us what happened in it. How he resisted. How he resisted. He remembered his first works. Ain't that right? He remembered what his design was. A lot of times, things can get out. He got a relationship. He got parents. He got hooked up. He had brothers and sisters. We were Aki and Aku. Isn't that right? He wound up getting hooked up with acquaintances that we call friends. A lot of other things came into play. He got a lot of tried and tests, but he never forgot what his commitment was. How is it we come along, we forget what we committed to? Because a lot of time we'll think when things happen to us that we're forgotten. Yet the book told us that Elohim is not unjust to forget your labor of love. He said that would be unjust. Unlike us, like unjust. You know what unjust is? Like when you commit to do something to him and you don't do it, that would be unjust. You owe him something, you don't give him to him, that would be unjust. So he said he wouldn't do like you. Huh? Do you know what kind of stuff you'll do? Give me the book of Bamart bar 23. See that 23:19. They're calling numbers. I said that 23:19 is what I want. Numbers, they're called Bamart bar, in the wilderness. In the wilderness. Listen to the book.
Elohim is not an Ish that he should lie.
Why would he tell me that? What would that mean? A man a lie. He said, I don't want you to count me like you. I'm not a lying Ish. Neither.
The ben of Ish, that he should repent.
You know what used to throw me years ago when I used to read? The book would say that he repented himself. I never questioned him, but I used to question him myself. I said, would that mean he sinned? Why would he repent when the book said neither is he the ben of Ish that he would repent? He would turn from something he had intended to do for us or against us. Y'all got it? That's what he would do. He would turn from something that he was going to do to us. If he had put in his heart that he was going to destroy us, he would say he repented himself. He turned back from it. Not that he had committed sin. Right. So he's telling you that he's not the type of person that he would commit. So now when he came and we know him to be an Ish in the flesh, what kind of man was he? From what y'all just heard. Honest man, because he wouldn't lie. Neither would he be sinning, because he wouldn't have to repent. What else he would tell me?
Hath he said, and shall he not do it?
See, that's what he's saying. If he said it, he'll do it. If he said it, he'll do it. This is what got to be our consolation. I see y'all guys face all the time. We don't believe. We don't believe. We don't believe. The more that you set yourself to believe and to trust, the more you're going to be antagonized to push you away from it or to get you to doubt or disbelieve. Not just you, me, everybody. That's how it works. You'll see more stuff fail around you to make you say, you know what? Why even keep trying? Look like the more you try, the more stuff don't work for you. No, that's how it's supposed to work. If you're doing a work, what you expect to happen? Even Shaul said one time he desired to come and see them. What stopped him? You know, the devil can't stop me from doing nothing. Then you saying Shaul is a liar. He said he did intend to come sin. He said, but Satan hindered, which means he did something to pervert his way.
That's right.
He testified, don't sit around and tell you, don't say what can't happen. He said he prevented it. I was coming to see you, but he prevented me from coming. He'll put that storm out that roadblock in that. Then you got to see who you trust.
That's right.
See, that's why he told us that we're not ignorant. What was again? Unless he should do what? He'll get advantage of us. That's how a lot of us in here lose. That's how a lot of us in here quit and start disbelieving. He got advantage of you. Y'all know that? He'll take advantage of you. You got to learn what to entertain, and you got to know when to cut stuff off. Even Yahuah showed that when he was up on the heart. He learned to do that when he was on the mount with him. He cut it off. I can't entertain too much with you. Oh, I got to cut you off.
That's right. That's right.
Ain't that right? I can't go to try to prove nothing to no devil. That devil will pull you in.
That's right.
Y'all hear me? So it takes something. We look at, and we always start here. Whatsoever things are written for a time, written for our learning, that we through patient comfort of the scripture might have hope. What we got to look at with Adam in the garden. Somewhere along the way, he forgot what was ever right, he was going to pay him. The story he had was about putting people in the vineyard. Only way I understand it is when he put Adam in one. Then later, he hired others. And at the last, he said, I'm going to continue to hire. Because he see a need. He put a man there because I didn't have one. So I don't have time to do it myself. How about you go and work? What am I going to pay you? Listen, the more you do, the more I'm going to pay you. Whatever right, I guarantee I'm going to pay you. Yeah. When I hire work, I tell everyone I do it, that's how you're going to pay. I explain something. I said, I tell you what, I guarantee you I'll be fair, I'm going to be right. I said, if I don't be right, and I don't be judged, you can confront me. Anyone in the work, they'll tell you I'm fair. Anyone will tell you I'm fair. I said, go ask somebody to work for, don't ask me. Ask them. I said, go talk to them. Say, is he a liar? Everyone tell, he said, listen, he going to do something, he going to do it. He going to take care of it. He going to be right. I said, that's something I can tell you. I said, I won't give you no doubt. I guarantee I'm going to be fair, I'm going to be right. Because that's what I work for. It don't make sense. My other worker here too, and I work. It don't make sense. He told me to go in the vineyard and work. He said, I won't give you no direct number, but I tell you what, you can ask someone here. He'll open you up a window. Yeah. Uh-huh. Isn't that right? Some people misinterpret it, but he'll do it. Won't he do it? Isn't that right? You don't supposed to. That ain't for you. Don't mean you're supposed to go out there, but I'm just saying. Isn't that right? He said, I'm going to pull you. You know how things about her. They just heard, he said, I'm going to pull you. And they hear, he said, I'm going to pull you out of Baraka. You hear the red? He said, Baraka. And they missed it. So listen, I don't know what I said. I don't know who I said it to, but I ain't sorry. But no, but that's the thing we had to consider. When we set out and when we go out to do everything, we got to trust and believe that he'll do exactly what he say he'll do. All right, let's see what happens. Listen.
Or hath he spoken, and shall he not make it to?
See, that's what he said. When he told him to go in the vineyard and work whatsoever, right? What did he say? So when he said that, I got to go back to the scripture. He said, he not a each that he should lie. Neither is he the been a each that he should be repenting. You know what? I want to apologize because I shouldn't have told you I was going to do something. In fact, I just want to repent for you because I wound up lying. He said, I'm not that kind of man. I don't want you to mix me up with nobody else. He said, I'm not going to do that. If I said it, he said, I'm going to do it. Listen what he said.
Or hath he spoken, and shall he not make it to?
Listen what he did.
Behold, I have received commandment to Barak.
And you know what he was hired to do? He was hired to curse. He was hired to curse. He was hired to curse Yasharal and defile. That means go against him. That's what he was hired to do. This him talking. This the man that was hired to cut you off. You hear me? Heard you had come up from Mitzrayim, that they call Egypt. That devil, and that you cover the whole pani of the Arash, which is the whole face of the earth. That's you. And this man was hired that he could curse you, that you could fall. He said the man has said, and he's not that kind of, he's not like the regular man. He won't lie. Neither is he the son of man that he going to repent. Had he said, and shall he not do it? Or has he spoken, and shall he not make it good? He said, now I done received commandment to Barak. And see what he do. And
he hath Barak.
And what I'm finna do.
And I cannot reverse it.
That's why I'm serving him. You know, the fact that if Yahuah have spoken to commit something to you, we say promise, Shabbat, which is vow to promise. Don't you know nobody can't change that? Don't you know nobody can't change that? That don't mean nothing to you. Because you think about how many, let me tell you something. You can be on a job and your supervisor can like you. And somebody could come in that's close to your supervisor and know them and don't like you, and their face could change towards you. Somebody knows has similar situation, or somebody you might know, and somebody could come in, and you be like, your demeanor done changed toward me all of a sudden. It's because that person drew enough favor from them that they changed on you. And you hadn't done that. Yahuah said, listen, when I put my faith upon you, ain't nobody can draw it away from me. When I set my eye to be upon you, nobody can turn my face from you. You know what I mean? People got buddy clicks or can do signs and do other stuff or be a fraternity that can turn people against you. He said, if I done gave commandment to Barak, ain't nobody can reverse it. Just to know that your fate don't lie in the hands of men. Huh? Y'all understand that? That your fate don't lie in the hands of men. Let's look at something right quick. See that say the 19th chapter book of Yahuah. 19:1. I ain't supposed to be up there. Then again, I must do it if I must do it. Let's see. Yahuah 18:34. Then we'll run to 19:1. I don't know, I might keep reading. Let's see what happens. This is 18:34, the book of Yahuah. Listen to the book.
18:34?
18:34.
Yes, sir.
Listen to the book.
Yahushua answered him, sayest thou this thing of thyself?
Oh, what happened?
Or did others tell it thee of me?
What they ask it?
Pilate
Verse
answered.
32.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
That the saying of Yahushua might be fulfilled,
Like what happened?
which he spake, signifying what death he should die.
Yeah.
Then Pilate entered into the judgment hall again, and called Yahushua, and said unto him, Art thou the Malach of the Yahudim? Yahushua answered him, Sayest thou this thing of thyself?
Or
did others tell it thee of me?
See that? You don't know if that's what you saying or that's what other people told you. What happened?
Pilate answered, Am I a Yehudi? Thine own nation and the Rosh Kohanim have delivered thee unto me.
Mm-hmm.
What hast thou done?
What happened?
Yahushua answered, My Malkuth is not of this Aratz.
What happened?
If my Malkuth were of this Aratz,
Tell them what would have happened?
then would my servants fight, that I should not be delivered to the Yahudim.
See that? That's a consolation. You know what most people do? They felt like everybody was against them. That means everybody's against them. That means nobody else with them. He just told them your own people. That's enough to break anybody what they call spirit ruach. Your own people gave you up. Your own people turned you over. He said, not mine. He said, not of this Arat. He said, if they was of my Malkuth, he said, they would have fought that I wouldn't be delivered to you. But what happened?
But now is my Malkuth not from hence.
What happened?
Pilate therefore said unto him,
What happened?
Art thou a Malach then? Yahushua answered, Thou sayest that I am a Malach.
Yeah.
To this end was I born.
What happened?
And for this cause came I into the Aratz.
See that? He said, that's why I came into the Arat. He said, that's what I was born for, and to come into the Arat. Y'all hear that? So I wonder what Adon was committing him for. He would have been a Malach. All right, don't worry about it. Listen.
That I should bear witness unto the Amat.
What happened?
Every one that is of the Amat
What did they do?
heareth my voice.
So let me ask you a question. So those that would have been in the gun, they would have heard, because every one of the creature came to him to see what he named. He'd have been bearing witness to the Amat. He made him in his image and his likeness and said, let him have.
That's right.
He was a similitude of Yahuah. I don't know what the people are doing. All right, listen.
Pilate saith unto him, What is Amat? And when he had said this, he went out again unto the Yahudim,
What happened?
and saith unto them, I find in him no fault at all.
What happened?
But ye have a custom that I should release unto you one at the Passat. Will ye therefore that I release unto you the Malach of the Yahudim? Then cried they all again, saying, Not this Ish, but Barabbas. Now Barabbas was a robber. Chapter 19.
Come here.
Then Pilate therefore took Yahushua and scourged him. And the soldiers platted a crown of thorns and put it on his head. And they put on him a purple robe and said, Hail, Malach of the Yahudim. And they smote him with their hands. Pilate therefore went forth again and saith unto them, Behold, I bring him forth to you. that ye may know that I find no fault in him. Then came Yahusha forth, wearing the crown of thorns and the purple robe. And Pilate said unto them, Behold the Ish. When the Rosh Kohanim, therefore, and officers saw him, they cried out, saying, Crucify him, crucify him. Pilate saith unto them, Take ye him and crucify him, for I find no fault in him. Then the Yahudim answered him, We have a law, and by our law we ought to die, because he made himself the Ben of Elohim.
Yeah.
When Pilate therefore heard that saying, he was the more afraid, and went again into the judgment hall, and saith unto Yahusha, Whence art thou? But Yahusha gave him no answer.
What happened?
Then saith Pilate unto him,
What did he tell him?
Speakest thou not unto me?
What you can do?
Knowest thou not that I have power to crucify thee, and have power to release thee?
I can fire you, or I can let you keep your job. I can put you in jail, or I can let you go. I can take your family from you, or I can let you keep them. Same conversation. Same conversation. What happened?
Yahusha answered, Thou couldst have no power at all against me, except it were given thee from above.
See that? That got to be our consolation. Whatever anybody do to you is only what he let. Who we learn that from? Chapter 2, Ayub, 2 and 1. He'll call it Job. Ayub 2 and 1. It is. Sometimes it seems like it. It will. And life will make it look like people have more control than what they actually have. Life will. Things will kind of seem like somebody actually do control your destiny. Somebody control your destiny. That's in the hands of Mr. Yahuah. What's going to work out for you and ain't going to work out for you, all that's in the hand of Mr. Yahuah. Who's going to kill you and who's going to let you live, Mr. Yahuah control that. It's the second chapter of the book of Ayub, 2 and 1. Let's see what happened.
Again, there was a Yom when the Beni of Elohim came to present themselves before Yahuah.
What that mean, again? They had to do it before. It can't be an again unless they done it before. Ain't that right? Well, it makes sense. Because we got appointment time. Huh? All your meals were supposed to appear before him. He said again they did. All your meals supposed to appear before me. And none supposed to appear before me empty. Listen.
And Satan came also among them to present himself before Yahuah.
Listen.
And Yahuah said unto Satan, From whence comest thou?
And what did they say?
And Satan answered Yahuah and said, From going to and fro in the Arats, and from walking up and down in it. And Yahuah said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Ayub, that there is none like him in the Arats, a perfect and an upright Ish, one that feareth Elohim and escheweth evil?
See that? So what kind of man we find Yahuah to be? Yahusha to be?
Perfect and upright.
Couldn't find none like him. His name is persecuted. That's why they persecuted him. He was being persecuted by the devil and by his familiar friends. He said breath was strange to his familiar friend, even to his wife, which is speech. Same thing with Yahushua. He found that same reaction. We found a man that was perfect and upright. It was none like him in all the Arites. Huh? None like him. That's why he said he wasn't like the rest of them. That he should lie. Neither should he repent. Had he said and shall he not do it? Or has he spoken and shall he not make it good? Listen.
And still he holdeth fast in his integrity, although thou movest me against him to destroy him without cause.
You see that? A lot of times people do it. That's what your law say. It's written in your law. See how they did it? They moved him to go against him without a cause. So now when you see Yahushua when he was persecuted, all these things happen. Now we can find out what happened. He moved him against him. So he can move things against you. And he told you, every time when something happened to you, stop thinking, well, they ain't every one of y'all. Please, this ain't every one of y'all. I don't want to get y'all confused. Some of y'all sinning why stuff happened to you. Some of you sinning. That's why stuff happened. For those of you that have like mind not to be committing sin when things happen, things will come to make you feel like you've sinned, to make you feel like you come short so you will give up. People will come around to try to encourage you to give up. That's what Job found, Ayub found about his friends. What you think people are going to do when they judge you? In their eyes, if anything happen to you, you got to commit sin. If your family ain't going right, you got to be a sinner. If you lose your job, you got to be a sinner. If you get sick, you got to be sinning. That's the only thing they could find. Every time they found something on him when he was persecuted, man, listen, how else would all your kids wind up down? Your own wife tell you need to go ahead and you need to give up. How else would all this happen to you and you lost all your stocks, everything, stocks, lock, stock, and bond, everything gone and burned down and taken. All your workers walked off and quit. Tell me this wouldn't be because you was a sinner. He said that man hadn't done nothing. It's written in your law. They hated me without a cause. Even when he looked at when Yahuah turned against him, he let us see exactly how it happened. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, I try to talk to y'all as plain as I can to get you to see why a lot of y'all y'all get complacent. Y'all get in these spots where you just stop performing. Y'all don't think I have stuff going on. Y'all know how much stuff I had hit me in the daytime? Man, I have so much stuff happen in the day, it's ridiculous. I have a whole world look like they unfold in the daytime. But you got to keep it moving. At the end of the day, you got to get it, you got to dress it, you got to fix it, you got to figure it out, and then you got to keep moving. At the end of the day, don't none of that weigh on my salvation. I don't count it, oh, something happened this much of the day. You got to be sinning. I know if I'm sinning, the Lord show you that. Lord show you if you're sinning. Y'all got me. If something don't go right, a business decision, or something happen, or somebody don't do something, or something break down, or something go, that had nothing to do with my soul's salvation. That's just life. And that's how I'm going to take it. That's how I'm going to work it. I'm already trying to figure out how to get around. At the end of the day, got nothing to do with my soul being saved. And that's what y'all do. When something happen or something go wrong with people or person or relationship, first thing y'all do, y'all start counting on your salvation. If you're going to serve Yahuah, listen, things going to come. If you're going to believe to the uttermost, you're going to get tried. You're going to always be on the edge. Something always going to be coming because you're working, you're doing something. Why wouldn't something come at me? I'm doing something. That's right. Come on, I'm doing something. Why wouldn't it be trying you? The man tried Abraham. Then again he tried. So what it mean then again? You've been tried before. So every time you try, it's so you can get perfect. If you didn't get it right the first time, it don't make sense to fail it the second time. That's for some of y'all, they just use some of y'all took a test back here. You were adjusting. Well, some of you didn't pass it the first time. What should happen next time? You're supposed to go back and you got to learn how to capitalize on where you fell short at. Huh? What you took for granted, what you thought you know you didn't know. So guess what happened now? I come back next time I'm supposed to be better. Some of y'all went the same mind and there you go, you failed. You went back trying to target one area you thought you didn't perfect and realized you got to still know everything. If I mess up in a dojo, it don't mean I ain't got to worry about stealing the line. I wind up offending there too. Go back and make sure I can get a line and some other stuff too, because it'll wind up coming up. I'll go back and figure I got this dojo thing right, then I'll wind up lying. Right. So you know what they do? Just go back, do all your work over, do your first works over. That's right. That's how a lot of people mess up and don't get it. Then they think, you know what, I think I know. If you know what you failed, you shouldn't have failed it. That's right. It was you went and anticipate what you probably thought you failed, you might have actually passed it. Because you went back and studied what you thought you failed, and you came back and your score got less. So the best thing to do, just go back over the whole thing. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody, just go back over the whole thing. Don't try to worry about no one set. Just go back over the whole thing. That way you can refresh yourself. Same thing we do with our law. It's good to go back over it. Refresh yourself. That way you can go back and you can examine and see if it's sin. All right, don't worry about it. Come on, finish this so I can go.
And Satan answered Yahuah and said, skin for skin, yea, all that an Ish hath will he give for his life.
See that? Listen.
But put forth thine hand now and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face. Mm-hmm. And Yahuah said unto Satan, behold, he is in thine hand, but save his life. So went Satan forth from the presence of Yahuah and smote Ayub with sore boils from the sole of his foot unto his crown. Mm-hmm. And he took him a potsherd to scrape himself withal, and he sat down among the ashes. Then said his Ashah unto him, dost thou still retain thine integrity? Curse Elohim and die.
Look at that. You still holding on? You still holding on? When you done lost everything you got and that get down to your health, you still holding on? You still holding on? After you done lost everything you got, you still holding on? You know how many people get here and let go for absolutely nothing? This man done lost everything. You imagine your body, your flesh, seeing him with boils all over it. And you said take a project to scrape them off your body. And they look and just want to know, you still holding on? You still won't let go? What did he say?
But he said unto her, Thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh.
What happened?
What? Shall we receive Taub at the hand of Elohim, and
what?
shall we not receive Rasha?
Look at him, look at that. That's the man that understands how it works. Huh? He said, you're going to sit here, that man done did all this Taub for this whole time. This whole time that man done Taub for me. Now when some things change in my life and get where now everybody look at me different, I get a little suffering. I can't take this. We're going to sit here and we're going to sit here. We good when he doing good. That's like a lot of people. Y'all good long as ain't nothing happening to you, nothing going against you, nothing trying. But as soon as something try you, you quit. You quit. That's why I look at it, whatsoever things are written for a time, written for our learn. That's how I get my confidence.
Yes, sir.
That's how I get my confidence for a man like that. I hadn't suffered nowhere near that. But you know what? I got the same Amunah according as it written.
That's right.
If it got down to it, I'll hold my integrity.
That's right.
I got to. Listen, that's the purpose of why we come through here and we actually read the bar. Is so we can build that same confidence. You just don't get this. He didn't just walk up on this. That man, he didn't fear him without a reason. This man had enough sense to realize, let me hold what you got. Let me say. Pick me up and say the book of Barashit, chapter 4. Y'all can tell me y'all think he was back there. Barashit. Chapter 4. Verse 4. Listen to the book. They call it Genesis 4:4. Listen.
And Abal, he also brought of the firstling of his flock, and the fat thereof. And Yahuah had respect unto Abal, and to his offering. But unto Cain, and to his offering, he had not respect.
Why?
And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And Yahuah said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen?
Yeah.
If thou doest well,
What happened?
shalt thou not be accepted.
Y'all see that? If you do well, a lot of times people worry about being accepted, get in groups and get in friendships and get into committees and other stuff. He said, if you do well, he said, won't you be accepted? But what happened?
And if thou doest not well,
What happened?
sin lieth at the door.
So that's what you said, at a door?
At the door.
Oh, the door. I didn't know what he was doing here. But for everybody in here, these are things that we have to consider. The same thing when you look at EU, these writings that we come through now, we go back over and we read. These are some of the same instructions they would have had as well. These aren't new instructions we're getting now. These men learn from other people that previously had come through. Here's a man that was slain by his own king. And yet the book says Elohim had respect to him. He respected this man. He brought the first of his fruits. He brought the first of his gift. Everything he got, he brought the first. Who does this remind us of? Yahusha. The first fruit. Why wouldn't he do it? He brought the first fruit. And he had respect to him. That's the same thing we had to consider. A lot of times, I have been guilty of stuff like that in the past. We kind of wait, budget out, try to figure out how to do and when to do it, then try to come back and try to make it up and do. So we got to get out of that mindset and realize he decided first.
That's right.
There's something about your first. Talking about how they cast out their first love. Isn't that right? It is. A lot of us, we had a love for this thing. All of a sudden now when something happens, it's like it ain't the same anymore. It ain't the same anymore. And when you find out where the fault comes, it ain't with Mr. Yahuah, it's with us.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got no justifiable reason to hate Mr. Yahuah or not to give him all the servitude that belongs to him. All the Allah, all the honor, all the kabod, the kabah, which is what is kabod, I think it is for the honor. No reason not to give it to him. It's just when we get dissatisfied or when something don't go the way we want, we tend to be negligent. We tend to get negligent. We tend to procrastinate. We tend to be so and want him to try to come and baby us up. This ain't no way for nobody to baby you up. This way here to build you up. This way here you got to build up. You got to get yourself set. Realize, don't look for nothing from people. I don't look for people to do nothing for me. I don't go around, man, people owe me People don't owe me nothing. I don't look for people to do nothing. At the end of the day, if they do, I'm most grateful. But listen, don't look for nothing from people because they will let you down. That's just being honest. People fail you all the time. That's what they do. They ain't everybody, but I mean as a whole. People just do. Most people get caught up with their own stuff. Nobody care about you and your problems or what you got going on, what you suffering. And I don't look for nothing from them, so you don't get disappointed with them. I put my confidence and my hope in Mr. Yahuah. That's going to be the best place. He said, I'm going to look to the heart from which cometh my help. You know where he said his help come from? It ain't from the people. He said, my help coming from Yahuah that made the Shamayim and the Arise.
That's right.
He said, that's all I can do. And they come down to it, people going to do the same. They're going to do the same thing. They're going to look at what's going to save and what's going to satisfy them. You just can't look for people to do that. They'll let you down. Y'all all right? I don't know. Say that 1 and 1 of that EU. EU 1 and 1. Listen to the book.
There was an Ish in the land of Uz, whose name was Ayub, and that Ish was perfect and upright, and one that feared Elohim and eschewed evil. And there were born unto him 7 Beni and 3 Banut. His substance also was 7,000 sheep and 3,000 camels, and 500 yoke of oxen, and 500 she-asses, and a very great household. So that this Ish was the greatest of all the Anashim of the east. And his Beni went and feasted in their houses, every one his yum, and sent and called for their three akuth to eat and to drink with them. And it was so, when the yamim of their feasting were gone about, that Ayub sent and consecrated them, and rose up early in the morning, and offered burnt offerings according to the number of them all. For Ayub said, it may be that my Beni have sinned, and cursed Elohim in their hearts. Thus did Ayub continually. Now there was a yom when the Beni of Elohim came to present themselves before Yahuah, and Satan came also among them. And Yahuah said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Then Satan answered Yahuah, and said, from going to and fro in the Arats, and from walking up and down in it. And Yahuah said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Ayub, that there is none like him in the Arats?
What happened?
A perfect and an upright Ish, one that feareth Elohim and escheweth evil.
What happened?
Then Satan answered Yahuah and said, doth Ayub fear Elohim for naught? Hast not thou made an hedge about him and about his house, and about all that he hath on every side?
What happened?
Thou hast barak the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land.
Yeah.
But put forth thine hand now, and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face. And Yahuah said unto Satan, behold, all that he hath is in thy power. Only upon himself put not forth thine hand.
Ain't that something? When Yahushua told him that you don't have no power over me, except to be given from you, from Shamayim, they know that he was just like Ayub, and even to a better state, that there was absolutely nothing you could do to him except Elohim had given you permission. That he had put a hedge around everything that he had. Not only him, but everything he had given him, even the 12. He told him that. He said, those that died giving me, I lost none of them. Absolutely none of them. He put a hedge around them. Now you got to ask yourself, what will it take for us to get to that same estate? What will it take? So what? Suffer. See that Olive Cuff, chapter 4, verse 1. 1 Peter, they'll call it. Sometimes people, no doubt, sit at home and they want people to watch me and invite them to watch and tell them they need to watch, and what they'll watch, they'll say, oh man, I was hoping he would have done. I was looking for him, and maybe that message would have touched their heart or whatever it might have been, or something they need to hear. But they don't realize it ain't for everybody. That's right. You can invite who you want to watch. If Yahuah don't see fit and he made it for them to save them, it ain't gonna be what they need to hear.
Nope. That's right.
And he'll put it where somebody else will flip on the YouTube or flip on live stream or run across something. It'd be the very thing they need to hear. Because he ordained for them to be saved and the other one to be lost.
That's right. That's right.
That's just being honest. That's just how it is. Sometimes you'll look and you'll try to wonder, and you'll try to get somebody else saved or try to worry, concerned about somebody else, and you don't even help them.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, if it's for them to be saved, he'll save them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sometimes you'll put more effort behind people you'll put behind yourself.
Yep.
You know, I looked at even when Yahuah came, and said, come unto me, all you there, what was it? Burden.
Heavy laden.
What would you consider to be a burden? Okay, like what? You said labor? Yeah. What would you consider to be a labor? A who? Yeah. I said, what would you consider to be a labor? He would say, labor? Sin. Job. Sickness. Yeah. Caring for other people. You didn't pay attention to Ayub. You understand, every day he had to sit and offer sacrifices for all them kids. This did he continually. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. You know, we find Yahushua doing the same thing. After he had offered, he sat on the right hand of Abba, on the right hand of the Abba, so that he could sit. He'd be a continual offering for us. Huh? He considered it might be that we might have cursed him in our heart. It might be that something we might have done. You consider why he would actually sit there and he would be there to that degree. Because it's just like with Ayub. He know his kids. Somebody to sit there and be a perpetual. That's perpetual. Just continue, perpetual. That's the purpose of him doing it, sitting right there. We can always see something that could cover and pay for what we've done. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Can you imagine doing that? When they do something, even with feasting, you got to go and you got to come back. You got to make sure they didn't do it. They didn't curse my heart. They didn't mess up. I just got to make sure. You understand how rigorous, how stringent that has to be? So you can just get a consideration of what this man had to go through. The rigor. Huh? The stuff that he had to suffer. I guess you don't consider. Y'all don't think there would have been a lot on him? Because always you speculate what they could have done. I got to say on what you could have. Meaning, I have to offer some that would be able to cover whatever you could have possibly have done. You couldn't just grab anything. I got to get something that could cover whatever you had done. What when y'all were drinking, you overindulged and you got drunk? And we're not supposed to get drunk. Because wine is a mark and straw drinking razor. Who sells the seed that buys now? What was it?
Wise.
And you supposed to be wise. Redeeming the time. And I got to make sure I kind of get something else for that. Anything could have happened. Just say y'all could have just cursed him in your heart. Whatever reason it could have been. I got to have something that I could come and bring that will cover that. Continually always putting something up for you. Laying up in store. Laying up in store. Y'all know that? This man had to continually have something laid up in store that he could have that could cover any sin that you might commit. You don't consider that? That's a lot. You should. So then you can consider what Yahushua done. Because a lot of people say, he came, he died, he rose. That's a lot of work. He said, if I hadn't come and done the work that no other man had ever done, no Ish had ever done it. We never found nobody else did what Ayub did. That continue. We talk about it. So, did y'all understand that man did this continually? That would make it perpetual. So we can understand Yahushua being a perpetual sacrifice for us. Not that he ever died, but that he ever liveth. Huh? Because sin is death. He said, going to be on the work whatsoever right. What did he say, do? I'll pay where the wages of sin is death. You don't work that same thing in the garden. You know that's what Adam did. He worked sin in the garden. He said, the day you do it, you were going to die. So just because you're in the garden don't mean you can't work sin. And you got to be paid for it. So we try to go back over these patriarchs and just try to consider what kind of things can get you off. Worried about other people, letting other people be stressed to you. You got to realize people got to care for themselves. First, caring got to happen. People got to care for themselves. You know, you love them, you pray for them. Shoot, I got a daughter. I both my girls. I love them. I pray for them. I can't stress myself. I can't be too overstressed with nobody. At the end of the day, it's all it's going to take for me to get in. I had to consider when people not completely stupid. If you know how to sin, you got good sin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
If you know how to sin, why nobody don't never lose their mind and stop sinning?
Right. Right.
Why nobody don't go crazy? It'd be like, you'll get a mentally retarded person. They can say, damn, shit. He said, how they manage to do that? Again, what to be retarded is, he had to be retarded before. So what was you end up doing that break before you came back to retarded? Because you've been retarded all the time. You shouldn't be right? You should have been retarded the whole time. Right? I mean, that's just me thinking I ain't just shooting out the hip, huh? Kind of shooting off humpback, shooting out the dome. Y'all had 999,344 more. I had a million of these things. But I might get through it all up on the end of the night. Not to mess with you. But that's, I kind of said it to say, a lot of things come to try. What you'll come to try, you won't be what you're thinking. He'll try some other avenue. That way you can see where your strengths and where your real weakness is at. Not looking for drugs or cigarettes or fornication or dope. It's different way he try everybody here to try to see where you can see where you're false at when you clean them up. Some of us, we've gotten past that. Some of us, we forgot. I struggle with the fornication thing. I struggle with it. It ain't no thing nobody ain't going through unless you just homosexual. Ain't that right? And you know what I'm saying? You like the opposite. You don't struggle. You're going through things there. I didn't think I'd get past you to do it. You realize, ain't no you keep playing around with you. You need to go and get married, settle down. That don't mean get nobody now you can't take care of nobody. Because now you're going to have another problem. Now you're going to be even hornier when they're gone. Nobody going to stay with you for no sex you can't afford to take care of. You ain't got money problems to break a marriage real quick. They're worse than infidelity. Ain't nothing worse than two broke niggas looking at each other. Two white people, anybody, they have money tear it up now. That money will tear it up. When you get money problem, not struggling people, won't stuff people and go somewhere, and you ain't got it, that'll tear it up. Nobody think about having no sex. Somebody think about you killing with some sex. I'm going to wrap your leg around my neck. Like, here, you don't know how bad I've been waiting to do this one. You done died. News read died from Furburger, filmed at 11. I don't even know what that means. said that they had on the meal killed them. Ain't that right? That's a kill a meal. That would be the headline, kill a meal. A lot of stuff people look to do and people think the answer to their question, ain't the answer to anything is their heart. That's the truth. Everybody here, we need in here and out there need to look at it, like I said, creating me a clean heart and renewing me the right ruach. A lot of us, the heart ain't been clean. On top of that, you ain't got the right ruach. You got a ruach, but ain't the right one. Right. Even Shaul, he had a ruach. Ain't that right? But it was Rasha. He got a Rasha ruach. Ain't that right? So you had that why he said he want the right one. That's the difference. You ask for one, you can get it now. But the kid is asking for the right one. That's why he said that the ruach had to make intercession for. You don't know what to palau for as your altar. A lot of times what people palau for, if I get a better job, if I get this, what I'm gonna do. Don't ever put no commitment to Yahuah if you get something. Don't ever put nothing in front of you. Got to get that in order to do it. If you let me get this job, I'm gonna serve you. You and that job burn in hell. You know, he don't want no commitment like that. I used to try to make commitment like that. If I get it, then I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it. Damn the other stuff.
That's right.
How you learn to do it? It don't make no difference about the other stuff. I got to do it because you control everything I got.
That's right.
You know that right? Don't put no commitment on it. If you let me make, then I'm going. I don't want it.
That's right.
Because that's the only contingent on if you get it. If he got to give you something every time for you to serve, that's why a man like Ayub would be a man he would look to you respect. He respect a man like that. He realized, man, I got to serve and they will call the good as well as the bad. Ain't that right? A lot of us, you know what they do? The Christianity teach you. All you supposed to do is get, if you live right, only thing good thing happen for you. That's that old shitty white folk, them little books they give you. That one like Cinderella, Damn Her, Snow White ass, Princess Leia, all that ass. Yep. I don't get my name, little sorry ass, gonna blame it on the apple. I don't believe none of them. And then they just mess you up. Because they make it look like good things supposed to happen to good people. People that serve Yahuah, don't you know evil things happen to you? I said these people will hate you. Things will come at you. You will be tried more than anybody because they try to get you to move from your steadfastness. And a lot of times people don't teach us that. Then when things happen, you're unprepared. First thing y'all do, ball up in a hole, try to fight it by yourself. You ain't going to win no war by yourself. We're not going to win no fight by yourself. We get strong from one another. How we get our confidence from one another. We got to build up each other. That's how we stand and do it. You can't do that by yourself. Now y'all try to do it and try to get off by yourself. All you do is get out somewhere, find yourself beat up and slapped out to death. That's just being honest. We get confident from one another. We come back and we keep regurgitating that scripture, build ourselves, realize you ain't the only one. Everything you going through, somebody else gone through it before. And some of them have failed worse than you failed, and some of them have overcome. Yeah. That's what I learned from every one of the things that happened to me. I ain't understand why it happened to me, but it built me up. Yep. And this is something else that y'all don't realize. When EU, even when he went through, or all the other patriarchs that gone through, not many people knew they were going through for us. They didn't have whatsoever things are written for a time, written for our learning. We get confidence from them. Even Shaul said many of the Arkeys, he said they waxing bold, confident through my bonds. That's right. And he said many of them, they wax confident through my bonds. He said through his son. He right. It made me stand better. Yeah. When these men were getting beat, they didn't know when these people were going to stop. That man said, he said, I will beat 3 times. He said above measure. Yeah. They beat me over 40 times. You think they going to stop? Hell, they beat them about to owe you now. You can't beat me but 39 times. Shut your damn mouth. Shout, tighten it up on you. He said, man, they beat me above, man. Just when you thinking they should have stopped, they'll keep going. These people don't owe you nothing. These people got the devil in them. Yeah. I mean, y'all be sitting around want people to do you right. Think about you. Your own wife, your own husband be some of the worst people around you sometimes. Right. Heard that man tell his own wife, told him to curse you curse him and die. She got sick of looking at him suffer. I don't even want to see you going like that. Just curse him. Won't you just quit and give up? That'd be just like you. You sound like a foolish woman. Yeah. That's what you'll do. You'll quit. You'll stop. Can you imagine coming out just like Luke and your wife turn around and look back? Or your husband, somebody turn around there and look back, but you got to let it on. I ain't looking back. That's right. I keep it just straight plain how I got to be. I got to make it in. Y'all hear me? You heard what he told her? That Malachi told him, said, I can't do nothing till you get out of here. He said that about his wife. Some other folk going to turn around. He can't do nothing till I leave him. That's right. Can you imagine that? He getting ready to start that play. He said, I can't do nothing till you go. Yeah, right. So you know what I got to do? I got to hurry you up. Yep. That's what I've been trying to do. To be honest with y'all, the way y'all saying God, y'all some lag in MFs. MFs. Y'all know what it is. MFs. Y'all drag too much. Y'all drag, you quit, you whine, you cry, you faint. Ain't never seen me in a sorry people. As much as y'all been taught for what y'all do, it don't make no sense. I just don't see something stay there. I don't try to complain in my mind. Okay, I go and have adultery with who? And how this gonna get covered up? How this ain't gonna come back up? Who gonna keep this? How we gonna pass this in judgment? I'm gonna go be homosexual with who? And how they gonna get covered up? It's nobody I've ever seen ever accomplish this feat yet. Nope. That's the thing. I don't get, what in the hell made me think I'm finna come and break the mold? Why am I gonna come break the mold and don't get caught? They all get caught. It don't even make sense. Be a hypocrite. When the shit ain't got no business, it ain't gonna come back. It'll come back up. Somebody see. It ain't gonna come back up. I don't even have time. Listen, it's too late. You got to be serious about yourself. This is every one of y'all here. And we got to talk about it. It's sad. Some of the stuff I had to sit down and talk to y'all about and tell you. Because it don't make sense that y'all ain't stronger than what y'all. Ain't nobody here. All y'all going to walk out of here. Y'all ain't going to make me commit no sin. That's right. I ain't quitting because y'all quit here. It's unfortunate. Yes, a lot of stuff will start going through my mind. A lot of things will make me start questioning. But what I ain't going to do is commit no sin. That's right. That just don't make sense. I came here so I can stop committing sin. Right. I ain't got no old friends. I ain't got no sisters, no brother, no cousin, no auntie, no mommy, no dad that I'm trying to run away and commit no sin. That's right. I just ain't got time. I got too old and I ain't trying to die and go to hell. Nope. She old, can hit him in nowhere. It's just too late in the evening. Listen, when these things come, this when you got to prove who you really love. That's right. When this stuff come, man, you got to listen. Ain't too much I ain't saying. Ain't too much I ain't saying for people fainting, quitting. People can't make it. I've seen people stand. They going to take something. Yes, sir. It's all about who you love. When you're going through, always remember, it ain't for you. Somebody watching you. That's right. And the piss poor example you show is the piss poor person you are. Yeah. I go through and I just keep it moving. At the end of the day, you ain't got to wear everything on your face. That's right. That don't mean, listen, you can go through and you can keep going. It's all about how you want to wear it. That's right. Y'all hear me? It's all about how you want to wear it. You can take something that comes and you can wear it and make it look like victory. It is. At the end of the day, I know why I'm suffering.
That's right.
I ain't got high blood pressure because I'm out here committing adultery, telling lies, drinking whiskey, smoking no cocaine.
That's right.
Loving no little boys and no big men. Right. I know why I be suffering.
That's right.
It come because I'm taking a stand.
Yes, sir.
Y'all hear me? I ain't doing it because I'm no flim-flam and no scammer. I know what I'm standing for.
That's right.
At the end of the day, do y'all know what you're fighting for?
Yes, sir.
That's just being honest. It's different. Shit tap on me. I know why it tap on me because I'm doing something. What the devil gonna do to somebody doing something? That's the only way you gonna stop me. You gonna have to tear it up. Isn't that right? You gonna have to tear it up. I ain't gonna stop on my own. I ain't gonna quit. I ain't gonna give up, and I damn sure ain't finna give out. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
That's just being honest. That's what is it gonna take? What is it gonna take? How many people y'all done seen come through and go? How many people y'all done seen? Can't even name all the people. How much stuff y'all done seen happen? A lot. At the end of the day, it been for a reason for you to see it. So, and what you got to keep doing?
Standing.
Some of y'all came in here a couple, one gone, you still him.
That's right.
Some of y'all came in here single, got married, one gone, one him. You never know. Some came in together, single, got married, and both of them gone. It's just what it's going to be. That's where people heart at.
Yep.
At the end of the day, where your heart at?
That's right.
I just be honest with you. It's going to show where your heart at. What you can control when you go out there? You can't control nothing. You can run your behind out there, just a matter of time for that man kill you. That could be your trick. That could be your bait to pull you out. That's so he can get you out there outside, get you right outside the ark of refuge, and then he can kill you. I'm going to tell you my child, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay here. You go and run out there and see if I leave and come get your ass. That's where your ass will die out there, too. My black ass going to be right here. I ain't going to, man, not me. I'm good. Listen. He done already told me he done set up a city of refuge. I ain't no fool. I know what I done. I'm staying right here.
That's right.
That avenger blood still seeking.
Right.
I'm staying right here.
Yes, sir.
If you ain't done that, go on out there. That's right. You good. I know what I listen.
That's right.
I know what it took to get me over here.
Yes, sir.
I'm good.
Yes, sir.
I'm good. You won't catch me. I don't know shit about that there.
Yes, sir.
I know what I did. I'll be right here. Y'all hear me? You don't catch me on know what they call Wednesday night. I'm not thinking about playing well. I know what I did.
Right.
I'm going to be right here.
That's right.
It's all depending on what you done done. Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
I did some shit out there I meant to do.
Yeah.
I ain't finna go back out there. Ain't that right? Not me. I'm staying right here.
Yes,
I can't afford to get caught out there. I know ain't no repentance. That's why, listen, a lot of that stuff y'all do, I watch y'all. Y'all do some dumb shit now. Make no mistake. If people knew how stupid y'all, some of the stupid shit y'all do, people would never believe. But one thing they ain't gonna never count on, y'all don't get that shit from me. We don't have no me by me and him screwing up.
That's right.
By me and him lying, me and him lusting and fornicating, committing adultery. We'll never have those meetings because that would make absolutely no sense.
That's right. That's right.
Y'all get it because that's when your heart. You ain't get it from me. That's why I told you, y'all learn how, y'all sound polite. Y'all better be polite about getting y'all the right heart.
That's right. That's right.
Because stuff dangerous. Y'all are playing him. Y'all dangerous to me. A lot of y'all dangerous. I don't know what the hell y'all be thinking. Y'all got to be crazy. Do y'all not fear this man? Y'all don't fear somebody that watching you when you forget what you're doing? Stuff you forgot, he ain't forgot. Stuff you say, you don't remember, he remember what you said. Stuff you done, that stuff you try to put out of your mind. That man got a book of remembrance. I don't need that stuff to come up in there, Jim. I'm good. This is stuff, we good. I'm good. I tell you what, let me go on out there. I don't want no repentance. If I make my mind to go out of him, I ain't looking to come back. And I ain't looking to be with him. I ain't going out here and I ain't looking to come back and thinking I'm going to still be with him. My black ass behind whatever word make you feel better, going to be right here.
Yes, right.
I'm not going out there. I ain't crazy. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. What y'all even be floating in y'all mind? What the hell you going to do? Yo, clumsy ass. What you going to do? You dumb as hell. You're not dumb. You got to be, how you going to survive? You don't control one heartbeat, one eye blink. You don't control one hair growth. You don't control a getting up or lying down. And you going to actually try this man? Anything that he'll allow you to do going to be just so he can come back and get you. I'm getting ready to let you go. Say that 27:19. Come to my mind, EU. I'm getting ready to let y'all go. I ain't want to hold y'all long. Y'all got me in here. I wasn't supposed to be up here. But then I'm here. For some reason, he want me to get up here and tell y'all this. Because somebody here got a different mind. Well, some of y'all got a different mind. I'm used to it now. Only my mind stay good. See that 27:19. Listen to the book.
The rich Ish shall lie down, but he shall not be gathered. He openeth his eyes, and he is not. Terrors take hold on him as Maim, and tempest stealeth him away in the night. The east wind carrieth him away, and he departeth, and as a storm hurleth him out of his place. For Elohim shall cast upon him, and not spare. He would fain flee out of his hand. Anashim shall clap their hands at him, and shall hiss him out of his place.
That's the end of it.
Yes, sir.
What am I thinking about? See if it's 32 and 14. 32. Why did I say 27? 32. EU. 32. Let me have 15. What I want? Let's see 14. I said 15. Let's see 14. 33. No. You think about he's speaking once, yet twice? No. 32:14. Might be 19. Let me see. There's no 33, 32:14. You said it's not. Where's it end at?
It's not what he
32:14. I just said I didn't want 33:14. They talk about Elohim speaking once, yea, twice, but each perceiveth it not. No. Let's see what I want. 32:14.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
Now he hath not directed his dabarim against me, neither will I answer him with your speeches. But they were amazed, they answered no more. They left off speaking. When I had waited, for they spake not, but stood still, and answered no more. I said, I will answer also my part. I also will shew mine opinion, for I am full of matter. The Ruach within me constraineth me. Behold, my belly is as wine, which hath no vent. It is ready to burst like new bottles. I will speak, that I may be refreshed. I will open my lips and answer. Let me not, I prolong you, except any each person. Neither let me give flattering titles unto each. For I know not to give flattering titles. In so doing, my Maker would soon take me away.
That's the end of that, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
If it's 29:17 is what I want. Listen.
And I break the jaws of the wicked, and pluck the spoil out of his teeth. Then I said, I shall die in my nest, and I shall multiply my yamim as the sand. My root was spread out by the Maim, and the dew lay up on my branch. My kabod was fresh in me, and my bows were renewed in my hand. Unto me Anashim gave ear, and waited, and kept silent at my counsel. After my dabarim they spake not again, and my speech dropped upon me, upon
What verse
them.
is that at?
This is verse 22.
You should have told this is the portion of a wicked man. Was it 27? 13. 27:13. I said 19. Y'all couldn't have read up. 27:13. Make it 27:11. EU, they called Job 27:11. Said, what happened when you get old? Listen to the book.
I will teach you by the hand of Elohim,
Yes.
that which is with the Almighty will I not conceal.
Yeah.
Behold, all ye yourselves have seen it. Why then are ye thus altogether vain?
Yeah.
This is the portion of a wicked Ish with Elohim,
Tell them what happens.
and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty.
Mm-hmm.
If his bani be multiplied,
What happens?
it is for the sword.
That's what they try to tell us. Sometimes we see people get stuff, and the first thing we start thinking, Elohim has Barak of them. It is. He let us know about these people. Wicked people get stuff too. Just like people that do justly. And a lot of times that's how we get confused. That's why we have to look at it. He knew that. He realized just because y'all see people stuff, that don't mean they're doing right. Y'all see these white, that's how white people fool us. That's what make us desire to be. That's what we did, just like the Bnei Yasharal did. They started looking at other people, and they wound up giving themselves over to their same God. We do. In God we trust, the God on their monies. We start working to do it. We'll lie and cheat and rob to get and kill each other for that stuff. That's the same thing white people did to get it. They created, they fabricated their God. Their God is a figment of their imagination, and now we got fear for something that they created. And then we work hard and kill ourselves to go out to be like white people. Now here, I'm talking about crooked, corrupt white people. And this is what done wound up hurting us, and now they come down to servitude of Yahuah. We messed up. What the hell black people do about vacation? We don't know about no vacation. We got that stuff from white folks. Think you got to have all that shit you come up. We ain't got to do shit but stay black and die.
That's right. That's right.
Man, no vacation. Hell, we to go to the country and come home.
That's it. That's it.
Black folks lived and did good. Hey, be honest, we
That's
did better than that. We ain't have all that stuff. White folks got nothing here. Folks come on, swear to God. Oh, and what's wrong with me?
What's wrong?
I need a vacation. Shit, they get off TV.
That's right.
They'll kill your black ass to work.
That's right.
Isn't that right? It's
That's
true.
right.
They done got them behind them. Now you don't go 2-3 times a year. Shit, you'll lose your wife.
Yeah. That's right.
Them folk done got in their mind, they got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
You got to go there and set your ass down somewhere.
That's right. That's
I
right.
tell folks, you live right. Let me tell you, why you live right, but you can rest anywhere.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why I get that pill, I get them 3-4 hours, get it rolling, I go somewhere, I wake up, it be wet too. Wait, wait, then you hit that thing, you say, oh my goodness. But you don't get up and wipe, you just let it dry. Ain't that right? Let it snow. Right. Okay. How many of y'all done woke up before and felt that spiller? How many of y'all got up and went wash your hand and stuff, went back to sleep? That's what I thought. You don't mess with that. You try to go back where it was. You just get your face, lift it up, move from that spot, and create a new one. And that created me a new slaw spot.
That's right. That's right.
I ain't finna sit there and go in there and tell me finna get up and go wipe my ass. Deal with all that in the morning.
Lift the
In
pillow.
the morning.
That's right.
When I wipe. That's it, man. Ain't going nowhere.
That's right. Lift the pillow.
Isn't that right? That's just being honest. It's just the happy had the same. If you were broke when you went to sleep, you broke when you wake up.
That's right.
You had $5, you went to sleep, you wake up, your wife stole you $5. Isn't that right? That's how it works. I know a lot of stuff. These people that start factioning this stuff in our mind, I told a lot of these problems people have now, TV calls them. Yeah, it is. No, I'm telling you what messed up these married. TV.
Yep.
We did better.
You right.
You know we were better. Gunsmoke.
Yep.
Bonanza.
Right.
You know what was good about them? Rifleman. They ain't had no wife.
That's right.
Dirty Harry. Where was his wife?
We don't know.
Wasn't no problem. But now there's nothing to have no about. Little Joe, you the father love everybody.
Right.
He had to get his ass back to the house.
Come on back home. That's right.
Oh, get your ass on back down. Martin, look at that. Open. Little Andy Griffith. No woman. Help.
That's right. That's right.
Hell got kids at school and forged them with white kid paper. I know Open went past.
That's right.
I look at Open. Open ain't no shit.
Nah, he was done.
Open was a toy.
That's right.
Isn't that right?
That's right.
Little tight ass little jeans, had them little wrangles. I know Open wasn't trying to tempt somebody, Ernie T. Bad and around that jail. They ain't fooled nobody.
That's right.
Man, stuff was saying you couldn't break up no family and watch no Bonanza and Gunsmoke. Rifleman, he ain't have no woman.
Nope. Sure didn't.
Come on, chow, chow, chow. Man, shoot about 15 times when the show come on.
That's right.
Why be quiet? You heard that gun, be like, don't maybe turn the Rifleman around here.
That's
Shut
right.
up.
That's right.
How we're peaceful.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that right? Little House on the Prairie, first one broke us up. Laura Love Glass. T-Wall Jackson, she get the crying. Every damn show she get the crying. Then Mary went blind and shit, remember? Remember Sister Mary? Then she had almost blind school, remember that? I started watching. Shit just got too deep. That when TV, just leave it long. Mary went blind and she married another blind Joe. They were blind school and folk were picking on their blind ass. I said, you done gone too far. When you got it, they remember how many of y'all remember that was little they went too far, didn't it? It gone too far. Folk picking on blind folks and shit, just cut it off. I don't want to watch no more. My mom used to cry every episode. My dad look at he said, look at him. He said, this nigga crazy. He said, she sit here crying at the TV. She'd get so damn mad, but Little House of Prayer make her cry. My dad, she be quiet, she'd get quiet. Well, this all right. My dad look at her. He said, nigga done gone crazy. She crying, looking at the TV. Them TV, Little House on the Prairie, all them folk can't mess our home up. As the world turn, God and light, all white folk shit. White folk dying, come back, run off and go mad, and that shit coming in, women swarm back, gone with the wind and shit. They around, get the wind under you, potting and go out in a blaze.
That's right.
Like juice in there, right?
That's right.
I'm being honest, all this stuff done messed us up. Now these women, I'm serious, done got their ass psychotic. They had done messed up everything. Too overadventurous, you'll start making all this stuff. You gotta have all this stuff. Listen, that book said a little that a Sadiq man have. And more than all the treasure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You learn how to live right now and treat one another right now. But you don't need all that stuff. The more you get, the more you got to run behind it.
That's right. That's right.
Ain't nowhere in life you get a bunch of stuff and you don't have to do nothing to keep it. It just don't happen. Anything you get, you have to run behind it.
Yes, sir.
Go get it. Go get a big house. You got to run behind that house. That damn house ain't going to keep itself. If you get a big house, that house going to need new furniture.
That's right.
That new furniture, and every room going to need a TV room. Your ass don't even go in.
Yep. That's right. That's
TV got struck by light. I ain't know the shit got hit. I ain't watched it in months.
That's right.
And then I was sitting around, I said, what? The TV got looking for one. I don't even look at the damn thing. You'll get all that stuff. You don't even got time to keep up with that shit.
That's right.
You be running behind stuff, getting shit, and got to get other shit to go in the other shit so somebody come see the shit. I don't even want your ass over there.
That's right. That's right.
You don't get shit for look. That's what crazy. You buy a whole bunch of shit for people to look at it. Cause the truth, I want to come to your house. No, don't come. What you gonna get all that shit for?
That's right. That's
you
right.
got the shit so folks can look at it. Folks want to come look at the shit, you don't look at it. That's how backward we are.
Backwards. Just backwards.
Then you need to go paint the shit over. Just in case they come. You just told them don't come. Yeah, I still need to paint it. So I just be ready in case they come. Hey, you doing stuff? Like, hey, we got some baseboards now. He paint them every 3 weeks. He just go there and repaint all their baseboards. It don't even be the same color. You call, hey, I got some black paint on here. Hey, what you gonna do? You got some black paint? Like, yeah. What you gonna do with it? You don't paint my baseboard. You like black? Orange, purple. We like, hey, well, just stop it. You can't put all them colors on your baseboard. Hey, was that? But somebody might come over. I done mess with him. But just be honest, look at all the stuff we try to get to do so people can speak well of us. You want people to be fascinated, you get that shit from TV. TV get you fascinated. You fascinated with stuff you see on TV and other people's stuff. Crib, that ain't your shit. Them folk be leasing.
That's right. That's right.
Them folk get that shit soon as shut. They be taking that shit out of just like this.
Yep. That's right.
Episode over with. All these rental rapper ass, they rent cars.
Oh, yeah.
Rent jewelry.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
they
yeah.
rent hoes.
Oh, yeah.
They doing that here, you sit here, you bragging on them, want to be like them, they just rent a niggas.
Mm-hmm.
And they have you, then that thing you do, what you do? You do the same thing, you start renting. Just so you can go get stuff. And folks don't be studying your ass. Somebody said, ooh, that night. Nobody don't follow your ass. They let it go rob. People keep moving. Now you got to go rent, buy some more shit for somebody looking at some folks come look at them folks, knock you in the head for it. Instead of the thing you need people to look at, it let your light shine.
Yeah, that's right.
He said, so Anashin can see your good works.
That's
and they
right.
can glorify the Abba, which is a Shamayim. How many folk worry about them seeing that?
Right, right.
Won't you clean it up so people see your light?
That's right.
Because they don't get you no glory. He don't want you to get no glory. He need to get the glory.
That's right.
That's why Yahuah should beat us out. Mm-hmm. He could have wore all this stuff too, but he looked at, I'm not trying to get the glory. I got my glory by getting the Abba his glory. See, that's the mindset we got to get. We were going to get that Allah cuff for one and talk about for as much than he suffered in the flesh. You supposed to arm yourself likewise.
Likewise, same mind.
Which means there were some things he could have had, but he suffered and went without them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He said that's how he ceased from sin.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you stop sinning. You want to stop sinning, put on that same mind.
Yes, sir.
Y'all don't want to do that, though. You want to put on a dress, tight-ass skirt, muscle-ass shirt, muscle ass head, but you don't want yourself.
That's right.
I mean, y'all don't know, man.
That's right.
I was out there, man.
That's right.
Why don't you? I want to.
That's right.
Well, you know some folks that just keep pulling that line out. Once that balloon go down, man, fishing out there a mile. A high man got another line and throw it out a mile long with a balloon on the end of it. But I say that to say, to be honest with us, that's what we want to work on, y'all. Let our light shine.
That's right.
So he can get the glory. If we want to change, if there's things you really want in this life, for all of us, me, you, and let's do this. Let our light shine. Let your light shine. That's how he got it. He cannot let the light shine. When he was up on the tube, people saw one thing, but somebody saw another, knew that was the Ben Elohim. The sun. Y'all know the sun radiates. Nobody had to tell you the sun up. You can't, when it's up there, it radiates, don't it? You know it's up. Same thing when he was up there. He let his light shine. You know when people saw it? In his suffering, in his demise, willing to let his light go all the way to death. Just so the Abba could get the kabod, the glory. How much are you willing to do so he can get the glory? Can you imagine that he shined at his brightest when he was at his most detriment? With the most detriment. When it cost him his life, he radiated more than he did anything else he did. You know, when they were with him, his clothes and all transfigured, that they began to glow. Y'all saw that? Or shining. But you know he did most shining when he was up on the tube? When he was being ridiculed and criticized? When he was being hated? Y'all didn't think about something like that? So, exactly, when do you shine the most? What's your reaction when it gets worse and when you go through, when you're going through? When do you shine? When you get new shit? When something go your way? When folks you like kissing your ass? When you shine? That's when you darkest. When you dark, you think you shine, that's when you dark. That's when you're at your darkest. See, we got to learn how to shine when things aren't going our way, when things aren't working the way we want to go. When we still hold confident, when people know things are happening, things going, but still you don't move, you give up your integrity. That's when we got to be at our highest point. That's when we got to demonstrate the most of what we believe. That's good.